Hello! My name is Jugs. You can call me Thomas, Tom, Tommy, or Jugs, whatever you really feel like. And thank you for clicking on this video, I really appreciate it. Now, in case you don't know, because the title is Writing is Hard, it's a little series that I used to do over on my personal channel before I came here, where essentially I would give writing tips on various topics, and this varied from writing books, writing short stories, even role play, if that's what you're, into, you kinky fuck. But today I'm going to be going over the 5 things that will help you start writing a book. Now, in my time, I haven't finished writing a lot of books, but I have started a lot of books, and this is a process I kind of like to go through every time I do. My hair is all kinds of messed up. Sorry about that. Let me just fix that real quick. Better. Okay. So, like I said, 5 things. And if by the end of this video you've gotten a little bit of help out of this, feel free to leave a like. If you haven't gotten any help at all, please leave a dislike. I need to know what I can improve on, especially with a series that I'm so adamant about, such as Writing is Hard. So, we'll start off right away with step 1. Now, the first thing I always do is I always have a beginning and an end goal. It's a little weird, but a lot of the stories I write, I usually imagine because I have an ending in mind immediately, where I'll think of an ultimate outcome and just a general transition. So, the hero sacrifices his powers and thus saves everything. Boom, that's an ending. How's it going to begin? Is it going to begin with him getting the powers, or is it going to begin with him already having them and having to live with them? That's for you to decide. Now, with step 1 over, you move on to step 2, which is your character or characters, depending on how you want to roll with this. Now, personally, I decide a lot of characters when I write a book at the beginning. It's just kind of what I do. I pick, like, I want this character to be the main character. I want this character to be the main character's best friend, the villain, this and this. You pick out roles if you really want to. But if it helps, you can always start by just making the character, because sometimes that might work better for people. You can create the character who has their own strong foundation and not have them already be just malformed to match with other characters. Because sometimes creating your own characters individually will make them seem more lifelike and more relatable to other people. That way they're not all carbon copies or all molded around one another to make one fancy puzzle. Because let's be honest, I mean, lives in an actual society aren't all part of a big puzzle. They're part of a very convoluted sort of jumble of puzzle pieces that are usually from different things. Once you've decided on your characters, your next step is the setting or settings. Now, setting obviously takes over the whole, not patriarchy, that's probably not the right word for that. The whole idea. My body looks really long with this white t-shirt. I swear, my waist is like here, I promise. But setting would be location, time period, yada, 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 things like that. So it's best to pick a place that would either completely suit your character or be a polar opposite. Those are usually the most successful in my opinion. Those are the ones that I enjoy reading the most, those are the ones I enjoy writing the most, and those are the ones that people seem to react best to, because it's kind of ironic if you choose the polar opposite, or it's complementary if you choose the one that fits with your characters the best. Okay, so moving on to step 4 is an outline. Now, if you're in high school, or even if you're in middle school honors English or something like that, I don't remember what you do in middle school, you probably hate the word outline, because you've probably taken a few writing classes and you probably want to shoot me in my left toe right now. I only have 2 toes. I'm not going to show you on screen, but I have 2 toes. Each foot has one big toe and one nail. It's a real bitch to cut my nails, I promise. But it doesn't need to be anything detailed. There's no criteria. It's really up to you how you do it. But I don't usually write my outlines down. I have a general idea in my head, and if I don't think I'll remember it, or if there's a lot of ideas I have, then I make an outline physically. Sometimes I also get really bored, and it helps me with getting the writing process going. But all you need is, this is how I always like to have it, at least one major event in the beginning, major or minor, at least one major or minor event in the middle, and the ending. I mean, it's going to be things that will progress the plot. Because if it's just oh, he woke up on the 42nd of June and brushed his teeth. Other than the fact that it's the 42nd of June, there's nothing really influential there. Now, if you said he brushed his teeth and he accidentally put his toothbrush through his cheek with how strong he was and had to go to the ER, there you go. Merry Christmas. Now you've got a plot point. See what happens. Maybe he meets like a really cute nurse and then all of a sudden, bam, bam, they have kids. 18 and counting. Alright, I need to stop. I am not funny. And finally, the fifth step, and to some of you who are antisocial, because I know a lot of writers are, trust me, I was the weird kid. I still am kind of the weird kid. I don't socialize well. Friends to hash ideas with. Now, you can ask Kane, even, the other poster on this channel, obviously you guys know that, but in case you don't know that, in case you're new to this, or in case you just clicked on this video because it showed up in the suggested, he has been my person to go to for years whenever I have story ideas. And he'll talk to me about little ideas he has for various just things. But I always went to him whenever I had characters, plots, even if it was things he had no understanding of or no like grasp or liking for. He was always there to listen and somewhat talk to me about it. And obviously sometimes the conversation would be minimal, sometimes it would be thorough. But he really was a big part of writing a lot of stories. That's why step 5, in my opinion, is the most important. And for the most part, I make step 5 the most important in these list kind of things, if you haven't noticed from the last one, because it makes you really sit in there, you know, it gets you interested, it gets you to see how all of them build out. Now, I don't exactly have a lot of time, but I really wanted to record this video while I had at least a sliver of time, because I found this was crucial, and a lot of writers out there could probably use this. So, my name is Jugs. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm recording this on the 4th of July. I don't know if it's going to be uploaded or not, but happy Independence Day if it does get uploaded today. And be sure to click the little bell over by the subscribe button if you're on mobile. I don't know where it is on PC, so that you know exactly when videos like this one come out. And there should be links in the description for Twitter and whatnot. I don't remember. Have a good day.